So first of all, congratulations on season 2 of Falling Skies.
Thank you.
Were you a little surprised that it was that early, or are you kind of relieved it got it out of the way?
I think just my personality, I tend to try not to expect things to happen. With 2 shows that I've done before that have been canceled, so I really I can honestly say for one of the first times in my life, I tried not to think about it too much. I was pleasantly surprised. I wasn't totally surprised, but I was really.
It's fun as a character.
Yeah. Are you getting recognized more for this role now versus your other jobs?
You know what I get? I get the whole, I know you. And I've done that, by the way, to an actor once who was kind of famous, and I was like, who's that before? And then I realized as I was saying it, he was being polite, and I was like, oh, that's what people do for me. I don't know that people I don't get recognized a lot.
Really?
No, I think I look different on camera. I don't know. Maybe I seem unapproachable. Maybe I have a scowl on my face.
I mean, I would figure with cult shows, generally those fans tend to be, no matter how long the series lasted, you would think that they'd be all up in your grill.
I know. Maybe they're more polite in LA. That might come up to you. I think I just look different. People always say to me I look different in person than I do on camera. I get that a lot. They actually say you look better in person, and I'm like, I think that's a compliment.
I mean, yes, you look lovely, but you look you're a little bit cleaner right now than you are in Falling Skies because
it's post-apocalyptic. I need a little dirt. I need a little blood. I could have used some more dirt. I think.
Really, is that what you're campaigning for in season 2?
I
More
am,
dirt?
and I kind of go, hey, can you get that dirt to kind of contour my face?
I think he's still a wild candidate.
I am campaigning for more dirt.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm hearing there might be a little bit of love this season.
There is love between Noah's character and I. It's very subtle. It happens very organically and slowly, but I think it's going to happen. It's going to reveal more of itself, evolve more in the second season.
I mean, was there any concern on your part? Because obviously she just lost her husband, and he lost his wife. Was there any concern about trying to take it a little bit slow because they are grieving?
You are dead, spot on. That's exactly what Noah said. I don't know whose idea that was, but that we not get into a romantic situation because his kids are still around. Because we both, it's only been 6 months and we both lost spouses. It seemed inappropriate. I always think of these characters as having really good boundaries.
Yeah.
They're very polite. They have good manners. They're healthy.
That is true. I mean, they haven't, considering the situation they're in, they have kept their tempers relatively cool.
I think Anne is way more composed than I am, way more selfless. It's never about her. It's always about someone. It's sort of like the woman I hope to be, and just so good at being always patient, even when she knows her life is on the line. It's like what you hope to be, but I'm sure I probably will never be.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you're a fantastic person too.
Thank you.
But with her struggles, obviously she's dealing with difficulties with her profession and also just this newfound reality. What's the most difficult part about playing that balance of what she learned to do and now what she's being forced to do?
Well, I was going to maybe shadow someone like a pediatrician, but I realized, and which I might even do this season, but I think I wanted her to look like she didn't know what she was doing because she is sort of like this meatball surgeon. I mean, she's really a pediatrician who's trying to seem like she's in her element, but she's completely out of her element, and everything's kind of over her head. And so I wanted that to show that I was pretending to be in control, but I'm kind of not totally sure of what I'm doing. There's an insecurity.
Yeah, I mean, obviously everyone's being forced in situations they're just really not prepared for.
Yeah, and that needs to show, because I certainly didn't want to seem like, oh, I know everything. I'm the actor. I know everything. I'm going to play it that way. I wanted to feel discombobulated at times.
And is the discombobulation going to continue in Sunday's episode?
Yeah, what's next? The next episode. That's
part
more about
2.
the sanctuary, yeah. Yes, but I think I'm starting to initiate more. I'm starting to get more ballsy.
Do you want her to be like Kick-Ass? Is that something that you hope that she achieves next season?
It's not important to me. I've always loved playing those parts, but it's not important to me with this. It's, I think, more important to me that she starts to, I think it's more about how she feels about Tom and how she feels about life in general. But being kick-ass, I don't think that's Anne's thing. I mean, as a doctor, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We got Sarah for that.
That is true. We have her being a little bit badass.
She's a badass. I'm like, that's her department. Yeah.